everyone, welcome back to the channel. My last video was on top of the funnel content and why your business needs to produce it if it wants to generate more leads and traffic. So naturally, I'll be talking about middle of the funnel content and how you can produce this to start collecting more prospects' information and remarketing them in the back end to actually convert them into paying customers. So let's just recap on the marketing funnel again. The top of the funnel is all about producing things like blog posts, YouTube videos, and podcasts to get the biggest reach and brand awareness possible, so you can later segment and actually start collecting leads with middle of the funnel assets. And we're also doing this to prevent customers from slipping through the cracks. With my content writing and consulting clients, what I see really commonly is companies actually have no middle of the funnel at all. They have no gated assets, and that means they could have 5,000 users a day coming to their website, but they have no way to actually connect with them and stay in touch after they leave. Middle of the funnel assets are gated, meaning that the user has to take a few extra steps, such as entering their information to receive it, and this instantly segments them from the average user who isn't going to take action and someone who actually is willing to learn about your business and potentially convert. And one of the best things you can offer is a case study. This is a piece of content that shows a company reaching out to you, the problem that they're experiencing, and how your services or product solved it. So it's amazing as social proof, and it shows people who are interested in your product or service what it's capable of doing. Even if they don't convert right away, you have them in your email list and you can continue promoting content, promotions, news, and your services later on. And that brings me to the second best type of content you can have in the middle of the funnel right now, and it's webinars. They're absolutely on fire. And webinars are essentially live presentations you do, and you teach viewers about a certain strategy, a topic, or an industry, and you use it to establish authority and thought leadership. Now you can also upsell directly into products and services, and that's what a lot of people use it for. It's debated whether it's in the middle or the bottom of the funnel. It depends how you use it. If you're just using it to establish that credibility and authority, then it's perfect for the middle. And once again, people have to sign up to register, or if it's a pre-recorded webinar, they still have to enter their information to receive it. And then the third type of content I recommend you produce isn't actually necessarily a long-form piece of content. It's actually just a discount code or a coupon. So imagine if you are an e-commerce business and you offer some kind of sales discount. If someone is going to actually enter their information and get that code, they're going to be way more likely to use it versus someone who just comes to the website, goes through a few product pages, and doesn't take any action. Remember, we're trying to segment the average user who isn't actually going to take any action versus those who will, and then we can give them more nurturing and attention. With all that out of the way, naturally you're probably going to be thinking, how do I actually offer these assets? How do I collect the emails and send out the different lead magnets? So I recommend using something like SendFox. It's a free email marketing tool. All you have to do is sign up for a free account and create a list. Now you can either import existing contacts or just start fresh and start using the forms, which I want to show you next. So just go up to the top of navigation, click forms, and you can create a form to embed directly on your website. So let's imagine that I was offering a free case study. As I was mentioning before, I could edit the form just like this to talk more about the case study, and then I can embed it in relevant blog posts. Now, another thing you can do is go over to Smart Pages. These are essentially landing pages. You can enter a title, the body, you can select which list it should be assigned to, and then share that link on channels like social media and through your website. Now, the main thing here though is the redirect option, because obviously when someone opts in, they do need to be able to get that lead magnet that you promised. So paste in the URL of the resource, whether it's hosted on your website or somewhere else like Google Drive or Dropbox, and click the save button. So now when they opt in, they're automatically forwarded to that Google Drive link, or maybe the URL, the PDF on your website, for example, and they can get that lead magnet that they were originally interested in. And that's it. You've essentially now created an email list. You made your form, you have your lead magnet, and people, when they sign up, are being forwarded there. And you can now start sending more emails in the back end. Always respect the recipient's email, and just send out newsletters and new content, updates, news, and sparingly pitch your services. And then my next video will be all about the bottom of the funnel content, which is where you're really going to create those sales and convert. But in the meantime, check out my courses in the description. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you in that next video.